morning, happy Sunday. Is it morning? Oh my gosh, my face is so moisturized. It's 11:30. Thank you to Wildgrain for sponsoring this vlog, you guys.
Hey guys, we're interrupting our regularly scheduled programming for a word from our sponsor, which honestly, Wildgrain could pay me in build your own boxes. I'm going to leave a list of all the vlogs we've talked about Wildgrain, not sponsored, because we are fans here, you guys. We've talked about a million times. You know, there's a lot of things that I've talked about on this channel, and I think that the most successful things are appliances and food, because this is the type of community that we have here. You know, you guys get it. You know my love of carbs. And I'm not talking about like your run-of-the-mill carbs, the carbs that, you know, people think are bad for it. No, these are good carbs. Did you know there were good for you carbs? Did you also know that Wildgrain was the first bake from frozen subscription box? And did you also know that all of the items that Wildgrain offers go from frozen to table in 25 minutes or less? Honestly, these days, if you're not running from practice to practice or meeting to meeting or laundry to chore or just surviving, your meal has to get to the table in 25 minutes or less, or you're gonna make a really bad decision. So what if I told you that you could feed your family in 25 minutes or less, from frozen to your table, and at the same time that you're doing that, you're also providing 4 meals for the Greater Boston Food Bank. You're also supporting local bakers and pasta makers and keeping that artisan flair alive. They do like a slow fermentation process, which means that the sourdough that comes to your door is actually better for you. Actually, it's actually good for you because it's nutrient dense and it lowers like your blood sugar. You know, like when you eat bread and they're like, you're not supposed to eat bread because your blood sugar is, this one doesn't do that. But you know, even if it did, it is so good. You know, just listen to this. Yeah. And here's a pro tip. If you are signing up for Wildgrain for the first time and you're like, well, Dani told me to do it, follow the instructions on the package. There is something about being a person like me where I just don't like to follow directions. Really follow the directions because it is so important, since it is cooked, like partially cooked at the local bakeries, and then you bring it home and you bake it. You have to let it rest, because if you try to cut it from out of the, it's not ready yet, you guys. You gotta let it sit there for a little. That's probably the hardest part, is just letting your bread chill. I don't know how to chill, and neither does my bread, I learned. We're going to get to try the churned French butter. Do you know how many times I've seen French butter on my Instagram? I'm so excited. Like, how do you buy French butter? Oh, you just get it delivered to your doorstep because Wildgrain knows what's up. So we're gonna try, oh, it even smells different. You wanna see my butter? Yeah, buddy. Okay, we are going to take, look at this, look at it. I even have my butter bell out because I'm gonna do a little transferoo action. Yes, I am. Okay, let's get some of this. Do you guys like spread your butter out evenly, or do you put like a big glob and then go for another big glob? You don't know me. All right, that's what we do. I do have to break it though, because I got into the habit of doing that when I had braces, and now I can't, unless it's a cheeseburger, it's not going down the hatch full like that, you know? You hear that? You know, this is what I was afraid of. I was afraid that I was gonna try French butter, slow churned French butter, and I was never gonna look at butter the same way again. And I'm right. Like chocolate chunk cookies, unless they're Wildgrain, I don't want them. You're probably wondering if Wildgrain is friendly with everyone. You know, when we talk about hair, I'm like, no, I can't play in that sandbox because I'm bald. Can't play in that sandbox either because I have short hair. Can't play in that one because my hair is greasy. Okay, so when we talk about these sandboxes, we're like, it's not friendly, it's not all inclusive. Okay, Wildgrain's like, hold my drink. They have the build your own box, which is what I get. It allows me to get all the bread that I want, including pasta. I add cookies for Mateo and I, sometimes Parker. The chocolate avalanche croissants are Brandon and Parker's favorites. The blueberry biscuits, sweet Moses, they are phenomenal. They also have a gluten-free box. Yeah, and a plant-based box, we got you covered. Wildgrain likes to play with everybody. That, you know what I'm trying to say. Like in the sandbox, they're diet friendly for everyone. So what's the scoop? The scoop is go with build your own box, you guys. It's like shopping online, but for bread. It is awesome. You have time to like make some changes, add certain things. You do like add-ons. So you're not limited to like a number of selections. Sometimes that can be problematic. Build your own box is absolutely the best option. Also, if I do build your own box and I know I'm having like a friend come over that is gluten-free, I can add those to my box and just have a few options of each. So if you guys use the promo code CoffeeBreak, there's a link in the description, you guys will get $30 off your first box. $30 off your first box. That is a huge chunk of the price of the box. And you will get free croissants in every box during the lifetime of your subscription. Now you can cancel anytime. You won't want to, but you can. And I think one of the biggest things that weighs heavily on us when we're ordering food online is it gonna arrive safe? Not only does it arrive safe with, what is that? Creepy, spooky ice, dry ice. I'm like, Halloween ice? It arrives safe with dry ice. It also has an ice pack in it. It comes in a recyclable, fully recyclable box that looks like a little sweater. So everything is safe. Nothing gets damaged, nothing gets to room temperature, nothing gets spoiled. And on the off chance that there's a freak accident with your, sorry you guys, I want more bread, with your box, their customer service is wonderful, you guys. So I don't care what kind of company you have, but if you have crappy customer service, you lose a customer right away. So they're just a great company all in all. Supporting local bakers, creating artisan goods, pasta makers. You know, it's just a feel-good company. Like, feel good literally and nutritionally. So good, you guys. I'll leave a link in the description. Coffee break, $30 off. Free croissants for life. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
It is officially the calm before the Riz storm. Yep. Mateo turned 13 on Friday. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow's MLK, which means they don't have school. And this bright one thought it would be a great, brilliant idea to allow my child to have a sleepover. You know, when you have kids and you have like your own inner child trauma, you really want to go above and beyond to make sure that they don't relive your childhood experiences, you know, like your difficulties with socializing and kids being mean to you, getting jumped or picked on, getting your teeth broken, getting invited to sleepovers just to get made fun of. Like, you really want to ensure that that trauma doesn't repeat itself. So I know Dad's really good at creating memories that are experiences, like so many trips, so many tickets and passes for things and spring training. And I'm not good at that. That's not my forte. I let them have that Disney experience. For me, it's more of a, how can I make you feel at home? And so we have a couple of kids coming over today around 4, and they're gonna spend the night. And I'm a little scared. I think I'm ready. I don't know if I am. So I guess we'll share a little bit of that with you guys. I'm really excited about one thing in particular, besides creating the memories and, you know, making Mateo happy and then letting them run amok upstairs. We have one of his little friends that's coming. He's like an actual concert pianist. And I'm hoping that he is brave to play a little something for us. I want to hear him play. I have a feeling it's one of those just like magical, crazy experiences. Okay, so here's the deal. We have the sleepover today. We have a busy Monday tomorrow, even though it's MLK and the kids don't have school. So it's just, we're not relaxing today. I just put a bunch of decorations all over the house, stuff we already had, the stuff I made in the vlog last week that I showed you guys. I think 2 years ago he had a dog, like a dog birthday party. So I put that up there. And then I think this black one is from a birthday I had. I think Mateo and Parker decorated with like Minnie Mouse stuff, and I think that was from that birthday. Then we have a plethora or selection of napkins and plates that we've used at previous birthdays, including old candles that we're just gonna, the candles are lit for like 30 seconds, okay? And then we have this banner. I think this is from last year, baseball themed. We've got a whole flag thing happening here. I found these. I found this cake topper. Can you tell what it is? It's, ooh, that's really hard to show you guys. It's black, happy birthday with dogs and party hats. We got this one too. We picked up the cake yesterday and I saw it this morning and I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. It's not my faves. Like, first of all, I didn't realize it was gonna be so small, but then I don't know why I didn't think that because it's only 12 cupcakes. But because it's the printer paper, like the sugar paper, like the edible paper they print on for an image, I guess it's smudged overnight. Not too bad, but it's not super cute. So we got a baby Garfield. We tease Mateo about Garfield because he's like obsessed with lasagna. He will eat like a whole party-sized lasagna by himself. And we put happy 13th birthday Rizzler, but you can tell they're cupcakes, so just pull apart, which will make it easy for cleanup and for them to eat and all that stuff. And then, let's see, what else do we got? Let me show you guys upstairs. So upstairs is where all the shenanigans are gonna take place. Parker's home. I don't know if he's gonna get called out to work, but he's like super audio sensitive. I think he has like misophonia or something, but like child laughter, that's like number one. Another banner, I think this is from like 2 or 3 years ago. Just put it up here. Somewhere where we can like contain the wild animals, you know what I mean? And then in here, these are all the balloons I could inflate physically and manually in about 2 hours, you guys. I'm pretty sure I've damaged my lungs. Irreversible damage. I'm gonna need like some kind of oxygen therapy after this. But we're trying our best with all the crap that's in here to just make it like a cool little boy corner. Not to mention, this is like the coldest room in the house. So it is on top of the garage, which is not insulated. So this room is always like 10, 15 degrees colder than the rest of the house. Usually that's a problem, but I think when we're gonna have 5 or 6 boys in here, it might actually work out in our favor. So we'll have them here if they want to play games or do whatever. This is where I put the banner I made. I figured it made sense up here just because they will be here for the majority of the time and see it more often. And then, so have you guys ever purchased anything on Amazon where you see it first, like you're searching for stuff and you see the item, you read the reviews and it has like 4 stars, I don't know, 200 reviews, you buy it, and then once you've ordered it, you go back to the item, the amount of reviews have changed and the amount of stars have changed? Has that ever happened to you guys? Because I am 1000% sure that that's what happened. So I was looking for games we could order. So a little backstory. The boys' grandparents, co-parents' parents, are out of town, and before they left they said, hey, we're not going to be able to be here, we got a family thing happening, here's some money so that you can do something fun with Mateo for his birthday. I'm like, okay, cool, so let me put this to good use and order some games or whatever for his party. So this thing was 30 bucks, okay? So that should have been my first warning. My second warning should have been when it arrived and I went back to the listing, the reviews and the stars had changed. Has that ever happened to you guys? Because I know I'm not imagining it. I know what has happened in the past is like a seller is selling something and then they add a different item, but they don't change the listing. So sometimes it's a little confusing like that, but I guess I should show you what I'm talking about. I got them an arcade basketball hoop. And I know it looks impressive. You're like, wow, that looks so much fun. But look at next to a TV table, like a TV dinner table. Look, I'm standing right next to it. It's child size, okay? Probably for no older than Daniel. Like the oldest you could probably have fun with this is probably Daniel's age, like 8 or 9 year olds. And here's the funny thing. Mateo and another little boy that's coming, they're average size. Like they are average 13-year-old size. Two of the other boys look like they ate their parents. So despite this being really small, I decided to leave it up because I figure it would be very entertaining, because I am sure that these kids with their device addiction that are always used to being on their devices, when you give them tools, toys, and things that are not device, they get really creative. So we might have some very interesting content to see. Let me do this so it looks like, oh wow, that's impressive, right? It's small. It's small. Anyway, I have to go pick up Daniel from practice in about 10 minutes. Oh, you know what? You know what else I'm planning? So if you guys are very observant, actually, let's go back. Let's rewind a little bit. I'm gonna fall down the stairs for trying to be cool. Do you see that little paper there? Okay, if you guys are very observant in this vlog, you're gonna be able to see a bunch of little papers all over the house. I have supposedly safeguarded myself and have a lot of contingency plans ready to go, because I am anticipating the I'm bored, what do I do? And they're all open mouth breathing, trying to scroll on TikTok, even though I got banned yesterday. Anyway, so I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of contingency plans. For example, this is a scavenger hunt that I bought on Etsy. It was like $4. You print it yourself, and it has 49 clues. I only used 25 because I was like, they are smart, but they're not that smart, and they're not that patient. And the rhymes, some of them are pretty tricky. So I pulled out all the really hard ones. And at the end of the scavenger hunt will be all of his gifts from his grandparents, from us, if his friends bring him any gifts. And so if they solve it, they find the gifts, and then they can open the presents. Then I also have an escape room that I also found on Etsy. I think it was $12. And basically, like, my plan is when they start to complain that they're hungry, tell me you had Mexican parents and have generational trauma without telling me. When they get hungry, I'm gonna give them the escape room quiz, and when they solve it, then I'll feed them. None of their parents know that this is what I do for work, so I don't think they're gonna find out unless their kids snitch on me. And they're all pretty big narcs, so it's not looking good. So the escape room has 10 puzzles. Once you solve the puzzles, they can escape. So I figured that might be cool to buy some time for me to figure out what to feed them in the afternoon. Follow me for more mom hacks. Did you guys know there was a Guess in 10 Disney? We have every Guess in 10 known to man, like every single one, even the one that's like with levels of difficulty where you have to roll the dice. We love this game. In fact, it is probably our best go-to, most... If we know we want to have a good time as a family and play a game, we always do a Guess in 10, which at this point you would think we'd have the cards memorized, but we still we still don't win all the time. And I was actually talking to Mateo's therapist, and she was saying that it's actually a really good, helpful tool. Like, it's a great game to play with your family. It's beneficial in other ways, not just bonding. So anyway, I found out that they have the Disney one. I'm like, hello? I'm excited to play this. I wanted to open it and like go through the cards and study them so that I wouldn't suck, but I thought that would be cheating. So I didn't. I really wanted to, but I didn't go through them. So that's kind of the plan for now. We're just gonna hang tight and wait for the kids to arrive later. I'm not sure yet what I wanna do, but I also have to make time or carve some time out either today or tomorrow to get ready for the week, you know, because even though tomorrow is no school, I mean, I don't get the day off. Where my house manager's at, like, I don't get the day off. Like, tomorrow's a Monday, the kids are home. That's like more work for me to do. So I still have to do the grocery shopping. I still have to do the prep work. I still have to figure out a way or a time to do the Daniel's toast for tomorrow. All that stuff. All of the stuff that I usually do on Sundays or Mondays. I was so sad this morning, you guys. I went on the Pilates app and I had to cancel my class for tomorrow. I signed up for the 8 o'clock because I was like, yeah, the boys don't have school. I'll go at 8 o'clock. I'll be back before they even wake up. I remembered that when I booked that class, I didn't know we were having a sleepover because my child waited to the last minute to tell me he actually wanted to celebrate his birthday. So now I can't go because I can't leave people's children alone in my home unattended because Parker's going to be at work, you know, so I had to cancel that, and that was pretty devastating. Although not super devastating because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing this very sexy elastic band. Yeah, you want to know what this is? It's a heating pad. You're supposed to wear it in the front, and it works really great for when you have period cramps. Like, it keeps me out of jail. Actually, it keeps me out of jumping off of the second story. But I don't know, in the last couple of weeks, I've had really, really, really bad lower back pain, just off and on. But it's like, have you ever had like sciatica, like your sciatica pain where your nerve just kind of, it's that bad where it just stops you in your tracks and you can't even breathe. And usually it lasts about 3 days. This one, it's been kind of coming and going. I felt fine yesterday, but I think I overdid it with the, you know, party decorations and stuff because now I'm dying again. So now I have to entertain all of these 13-year-olds and pretend I don't need a wheelchair. Anyway, I gotta go get Daniel, but that is the update for now, and hopefully we get into some fun. You know, we're creating core memories here. As much as it pains me on the inside that I'm probably gonna have to use my little Bissell to get Dorito dust out of the carpet, I'm hoping that this is a way to just create a lifetime of memories for my children. Pray for me. Send help. If you're watching this in the future, just have the police on standby. I love you. All right, Daniel Alejandro. As a 9-year-old living in America, how do you feel about the TikTok ban?
Bad.
You feel bad? Why do you feel bad? Because of my double chin? Daniel and I are the ones that look similar. Mateo looks like his dad. Daniel looks like me because we have, look at that. Everyone be hating. I don't have this deliciousness. So how do you feel about the TikTok ban? Here, hold on. Microphone.
Less YouTube. Less YouTube.
Less YouTube? Oh, is there TikTok on YouTube?
Uh-huh.
How do you know that? So, like, is it like Instagram when I'm watching Instagram and it's like a reel, but it was pulled from TikTok?
Uh-huh.
So there's going to be less funny on YouTube.
Yeah.
How would you feel if I told you that it was removed from Americans for like 12 hours because it's back again?
What?
I mean, it was removed last night, I think like at 9 p.m. California time, but it's back just now.
What?
I know.
Mr. Beast bought it?
Was that the plan?
Yeah, people were saying Mr. Beast and Elon Musk were going to buy TikTok.
Oh, no, Mr. Beast didn't buy it. They just brought it back. So I guess tomorrow's a big deal for America. Do you know what happens tomorrow?
Donald Trump gets to dance on the stage.
I don't know if any president has danced when they get inaugurated. They really should, though. I think that would just...
Donald Trump has has that drip.
He has that drip?
He has aura.
Is that what they're saying at school?
Yeah, they have aura. He has aura.
Wow, okay, well, we are in Texas. So that's the update. We're just killing some time right now to till we go get Mateo. I think 1:30, right, is when we get him. Do you want to play Guess in 10 Disney with me?
Do I?
But you have to be against me. We're not on the same team.
Sure.
Because we have nobody to play with.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to play that. I'm going to apologize for showing you guys my double chin for such an extended period of time. But I know a lot of you guys must be excited now. Because I feel like the general consensus is while TikTok does make people dumber, and
it makes people happier.
It shortens their attention span. It also provides a very carefree, judgment-free relaxed, hilarious escape. Would you agree with that? Are you mewing at my subscribers?
No.
You better not. Those are your tias, okay? We don't know. Do you want to put your contact info out there? Maybe they have a daughter your age you can be friends with.
He is playful and kind.
Playful and kind. Is he an animal?
Yes.
Does he have a crop top?
No. Of course you say that.
Is it a bear?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. How many? Is it blue?
Yes. How did you get that in 4 guesses?
Well, because the only bears I know are Winnie and Blue. Are there more bears?
I don't know.
Okay, my turn. Okay. Strong and brave.
Is it a human?
Half.
What? Who is half human?
I mean, he looks like a human.
Oh, he looks like.
And he's half human.
Is it a Wreck-It Ralph?
No.
Oh.
Strong and brave.
What's the other half?
It has to be a yes or no question.
If it's not Wreck-It Ralph, is this character have magical powers?
Super strength.
Hulk?
It's Disney.
Yeah! Disney bought Marvel.
No, stop it with that. These are Disney characters.
Does he like adventures?
Yeah, love adventures. To different parts of the earth.
Earth? Is it like a new character? Or is it a new character?
Sort of in between. It's not from when I was little, but it's also not from your age
so
now.
it's the 2000.
Uh-huh. 0 to hero, just like that. 0 to hero, just like that. Nothing? I just danced for nothing?
I don't know what that means. I've never heard of that.
Oh boy.
Mr. Worldman.
What?
I'm so confused.
You should probably use a clue then. My parents are Zeus and Hera.
Hercules.
0 to hero, just like that. 0 to hero.
How is he half human?
He's a demigod.
He's a human.
No, demigod is half human, half god.
You were making me think Wreck-It Ralph was half human, half glitch.
Wreck-It Ralph is not a human, is he? Isn't he a glitch?
Same thing. Do this one. Okay. Playful and kind.
Wasn't that the last one?
No.
Yes, it was the last one. Playful and kind.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna mess you
Is
up.
it a bear?
No.
Is it an animal?
Yeah.
It's an animal, not a bear. New Disney?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Does it walk on 4 legs?
Yes.
Is it Bambi?
No.
4 legs, playful and kind. Walks on 4 legs. Is it a musical?
I don't think so. I wouldn't think so.
Walks on 4 legs. It's old Disney. Is it a cat?
No.
Dang. Okay, here.
I live in London.
Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah.
I don't know the dog's name, but it's the dogs that eat spaghetti all romantical.
Pongo? Yes.
No, this is 101 Dalmatians!
Oh, same thing.
No, nobody gets this. Half a point.
Oh, Mark, did you start again?
No, me.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gets a point. You probably won't know his actual name, but you could probably describe him to me, okay?
Okay.
Charming and mischievous.
It's like on his boyfriend.
Are you asking if it's Kristoff?
Yeah. No, like the other one, the evil one. Like it's crazy.
He doesn't count. He's not a Disney character. Well, nobody even remembers him because he was a
mischievous
jerk.
and kind.
Charming and
sure.
mischievous. Not Anna's boyfriend. Look at your list.
Does he live in the castle?
No.
Does he like dancing and singing?
No.
Is he a boy?
Yes. Well, he's male.
So
He's a he and him.
is he a young person, like a kid, or is he like an adult?
He's a male.
Yeah. I'm a male.
Yeah, but you're a boy.
Oh.
Male.
Oh. Does he have magical powers?
No.
Is he like an old movie?
No.
Oh. Is he in like a princess movie?
No.
Oh my god.
It's one of the newer fun ones.
Newer fun ones.
I got caught making and reselling popsicles.
Oh, Aladdin! No.
No.
Oh, I know. It's like that fox dude?
Yep. Good memory. I wouldn't have remembered that part of the movie where he was
That's the
selling
only part I
popsicles.
remember. I'm selling popcorn.
Popsicles. Oh, I got all the clue cards. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Get a hard one. Get a hard one. Excuse me.
Oh, this is too easy.
Oh, was it Mickey?
It was Dumbo.
Oh, love Dumbo. Baby Dumbo is my favorite.
Yeah, baby Dumbo.
Oh.
I'd say this is a good one. Strong and determined.
Am I a girl?
No.
Oh. Am I an animal?
No.
It's a boy. Am I a young boy?
I'd say like 30s.
Oh. Strong and determined boy in his 30s. Old Disney?
Yeah.
Is it my crush, Gaston?
How did you know?
Because he's strong and determined.
This is not fair.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mateo. Happy birthday to you. Pre-braces interview. How are you feeling this morning?
Worried.
Worried?
Uh-huh.
Are you scared? You've had braces
Little.
before.
Yeah.
Give me a cheesy no braces grin.
Oh. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I'm like,
You don't- I can already see your teeth. Phase 2, we're coming to get you. Post-installation interview. I don't know if it's called an installation. How does it feel?
Weird.
Does it hurt? She said it shouldn't hurt
Barely.
yet because they didn't pull, but it might be like gross feeling.
Yeah.
Do you remember how they feel from the past? Or you had forgotten?
Forgot it.
They look nice. I like the clear. When are you gonna get your bottoms at?
8 weeks?
8 to 10 weeks, I think she said. They wanted to do them over spring break. I was like, no. They look great. I like them.
Yeah.
What are my senses?
Hey you guys, happy Wednesday. It is 1 p.m. I'm alive. Let's just backtrack a little bit as to what's been going on. So the last time we spoke, I was like, we're getting ready for a sleepover. Yay, right? So I'm gonna try and keep this short, sweet, and, short, sweet, and cute. You wanna show everybody your diaper? Yes, I wanna show everybody your diaper. Or W, sit back here behind me so they can see you. This diaper is for decoration when you have little nubbins, you know? Like the nubbin escapes. Okay, so I left you guys on, oh my God, we're so excited. We're about to have the sleepover. Let's keep it to 5 thoughts. Like that's all I'm gonna allow myself to celebrate 5 thoughts. A, it was a total success. It was awesome, it was amazing. I actually feel really blessed that because of something as, I don't even know the right word, something like baseball, that my son has been able to create such beautiful friendships and that their parents trust us enough to like let us borrow their kids for 24 hours. It was so much fun. It was a safe space. It was a blast. Okay, that's thought 1. Thought 2 is I'm gonna link the scavenger hunt and the escape room that I bought myself on Etsy. I think one was like $4, the other one was maybe $10 or $12. For me, it was a backup plan. Like it was gonna be a backup plan in case they started to get antsy or fidgety and like, what do we do? I don't know. What do you wanna do? I don't know. Let's fight, you know? And so I thought it was gonna be a really good, in case of emergency, break the glass. We did it right away and it was so much fun. Like, they're 13. I really thought they were gonna be like, ugh, moms are stupid. Can we get a break? Can we have some privacy? I was in the party the whole time and I had a great time. So there's that. That's thought 2. Thought 3 is, have you guys ever forgotten to put the lid on like a food processor or a blender? Anybody? You know, like when you forget to put the lid on a blender and then all of a sudden you have like salsa dripping from the ceiling, on the floor, on the cabinets, in the drawers. Like, has that ever happened to you? Because that's what my house looked like when they all got picked up on Monday. I didn't know where to start and I almost cried. Okay, there's that thought. Thought number 4 is someone came over sick and I'm pretty sure it was one of my own kids because none of the other babies looked sick. In fact, they all looked very brawny and healthy and Daniel looked like maybe he caught some kind of bug because their dad takes them to things. And I know they went laser tagging. They went to a card show. They went to a Mavericks game at a massive event center, like arena. So whatever he brought home, I got. Hey, I thought I was going to say 5 thoughts. I think I summed it up in 4. It was a blast. It was awesome. It was perfection, but I kind of died. And in fact, I thought that they were going to have so much fun and want nothing to do with me that I went on Instagram and I was like, hey, I'm having a sleepover, keep me company, like ask me whatever you want. I'll answer these questions while the kids are partying, you know? Like I really thought I was gonna have downtime to do that. I don't think I even had time to pee. Because like I was a 13-year-old. I think I regressed and I was a part of the party and it was so much fun. We did face masks, we ate cake, we did the scavenger hunt, wait and snacks. We played that game. There's this game, oh my gosh. What is it called? The one where you say things really funny?
Gibberish or something?
It has gibberish in the name. It is hysterical. I mean, like you get a belly ache. It is so funny. So good. Okay, so that was Monday. So they slipped over from Sunday to Monday.
Guess the gibberish.
Guess the gibberish. I'll link it as well. It's called Guess the Gibberish. We went through maybe 20 cards and there's like 400 in the box. So it's gonna last us a while. It was really funny. Even Parker got in on the action, and it's hilarious because you sound like maybe your tongue's being pinched or maybe you had a little too many margarita. It's hilarious. It's so good. That was Monday. Everyone gets picked up, and it's also MLK, so none of the kids had school. Yesterday, both of the boys and myself are super sick. Like, I had to call the school and be like, we're gonna be homesick. We're not gonna make it. This morning, Mateo's getting braces. He has his pediatrician like follow up. In between the 2 appointments, I was like, you're gonna have to take me to urgent care. I was like, you better drive. I told Mateo, you better take me to urgent care because I have a busy week and I feel like garbage. And here's the thing is, I do a really good job at staying healthy. My immune system is, can you be quiet? I'm trying to work here. Can you stop being sick? So I'm super healthy. I mean, aside from like the perimenopause and convenience stuff, but like to get viruses and things like that, I'm pretty healthy, man. My immune system's top notch. But when you get a kid germ, like that is otherworldly. They get that stuff defrosted from like a prehistoric virus that's in a glacier. You know, like they are serious germs. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to tell Daniel from now on, like, are you sick? You need to pass the sick check before you get up all in this business. He needs hugs like every 2 minutes. So I always come down with whatever he has when he's sick. So Mateo took me to urgent care. We went to his pediatrician. We're home now. I got a steroid shot, and if you guys are familiar with that, they gave me a steroid shot and they also gave me a prescription for antibiotics. She's like, if you don't feel good in the next like 2 days, just start the antibiotics. I think I just need to start them now. But anyway, they give me a steroid shot, and I seriously walked in with joint pain, cough, sore throat, ear pain. Those were my symptoms. They gave me the steroid shot, and aside from like the butt cheek tenderness you get, in like the next 20 minutes, I was like, you know that high you get from when you get a steroid shot? You're like, dang, I feel good. So you overdo it. Don't do that. Like, be smart. Like, listen to your body. Rest. So that's the current state of affairs. Mateo and I are home for today. We're done with all 92 of our doctor's appointments. This little one here is feeling absolutely crummy. It makes me sad to say, but you know, she's getting there. She's really close. And I mean, with the amount of dogs that I've had and how long they've lived, I can confidently say I'm pretty experienced in knowing. And it makes me sad, but you know, she's 16. Like, I can't be selfish. You know what I mean? So we're struggling a little bit. We got to wear a diaper all the time now, and her legs hurt a lot, like her hips and her legs. She has arthritis, and she gets a Librela, and she feels amazing, but it's supposed to last a month. It only lasts like maybe 3 weeks for her. So the last week she is in like really bad pain. We can't give her too much pain medication because she has high liver values and it's like a bad combo, but her doctor basically had the end of life conversation with me the last time I went in. So her vet told us, she's like, I feel comfortable and confident in letting you give her it's like a pain medication and anti-inflammatory. I feel confident and comfortable in allowing you to do that even though she has, you know, high liver values, because what did she, like the offset, it's, her lifespan is short now and it's not going to make too big of a difference. Like, you're not going to take too much of her lifespan by giving it to her. You're giving her comfort versus, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't like having those talks. You know, like, I like to be prepared. I didn't want to walk into her appointment and hear that. So now I've been thinking about that for a whole month now. It's not my favorite. So that's the state of affairs. I'm sure you didn't anticipate this kind of update. You know, it's a lot, but me and my upper respiratory infection wanted to catch you guys up. So if you guys were nervous about hosting a party for like a sleepover for your 12 or 13-year-old, I think you should do it. I would do it again. I mean, with a very long, heartfelt conversation with my child about cleaning up after ourselves. But I would definitely do it. You know, there were only a few victims, like a storage bench that died, a doorknob, and maybe a couple spots on the carpet. It was worth it. Oh, and you remember the basketball hoop that I was like, I didn't think this through. I probably should have returned it. Made a big mistake. It was probably the most used thing at the party and after. Like, Mateo and Daniel are still playing with that thing. So if you want to spend a good $30 on something that is ridiculous and stupid, but your kids will enjoy, I'll also link that for you guys. But that's the current state. Wednesday, middle of the week, we got to pick up Daniel in like 2 hours. I got to make dinner. Parker won't be home for dinner. You know, like, today's just one of those days that is not the usual. And I have to be flexible. And you guys know I'm really good at that. I love you. I have to rest. I'm running out of voice. Parker's really gonna like that. What is the best idea when every virus has hit this house? Everyone is a fallen soldier. The husband slash stepdaddy is not here for dinner. We already made dinner. We already cleaned the kitchen. We all feel like a dumpster fire. And it's cold outside. What is the only answer?
Cookies?
I swear, you guys, on my life, that I did not prompt that kid. I made him. Yeah, you know, this is what we do. When we have had a trash few days, you know, we don't deserve this. We had, excuse my death, we had the best sleepover. It was so much fun. And it's almost like we're having to earn that fun we had, you know, like a party hangover. This is the only answer. This is the only answer. We are going to do our Wildgrain chocolate chunk cookies. Do you want to know a secret? So, Daniel doesn't actually like chocolate, and Parker loves chocolate, but he's not here. Therefore, if cookie math is correct, no Daniel, no Parker, 6 enormous cookies. When I tell you they're enormous, they're like the size of my head. And only 2 people to eat them. You know, this is my cross to bear. And I'm just gonna have to do it, you guys. Like, Mateo and I are going to have to sacrifice ourselves to consume these cookies. Are you up for it, Mateo?
Yeah.
You have to volunteer. No one else is gonna be able to eat these cookies. Look at this, look how easy it is. I suck at baking, you guys. When I tell you, my children are loving to me. They are respectful. They say really sweet things to me. Like, here's an example. I told Daniel one time, I was looking in the mirror, and this is pro tip, you're never supposed to do this. I was looking in the mirror, and I said something like, I look like trash, or I look like a mess, I look like a hot mess, or something like that. And Daniel was like, don't say that, Mommy. You look great. And so that's an example of how good my children are. I really can't complain, okay? So taking that into perspective of how sweet and good my kids are, for them to tell me to please never bake again, because I'm telling you, like, the stuff that pops out of a can, the stuff that comes in a box, that still requires a little bit of effort, I find a way to mess it up. I do. I really do. I have to do nothing except open a package. Do you see what I'm doing? This isn't even burning calories, okay? There's such little effort involved. I'm not even burning calories. There's no effort. I have to set my oven to 350. I have to put some parchment paper on a cookie sheet. But involving this, I don't even have to touch it if I don't want to. I can tell my kid to do it. Like, no hands on here. Like, no daddy hands are allowed, because if there is something that I need to bake, I'll find a way to ruin it. Still sick. So, all your instructions are right here. 350, preheated oven. I knew this was happening. I anticipated it. So the oven is preheating. Putting the cookies in there, and then I'm gonna say, Alexa, 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, starting now.
And I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. in a few minutes, lover. Are you ready for this? Look at that. I did that. I did this. I did this. Yes, they're ready. Look at this. I did this. And I didn't mess it up. And I don't have bowls to wash. And I get cool points. I have ultimate 1000 aura. I'm the ultimate Sigma. And there's no mess to clean up. You know where the mess is going to be?
In my mouth.
In his brackets. And probably on my hands. Maybe a little on my face. That's a hand right there. Yeah. They just got out of the oven, you little snicker. Okay, so here's a mom tip. If you want to pretend that you are being considerate of, you know, how big these cookies are, and, you know, oh, they're so big, so we should probably just cut them in half and not actually eat the second half like 30 seconds later. Like, just, it's like a psychological what's the word? Jedi mind trick. So when you pull them out of the oven while they're still warm, you're just going to take a sharp tool. You don't need a knife. So like if you have kids helping you in the kitchen, just give them a butter knife, a flat spatula. Heck, you could even use like, I don't know, a lid or a skewer, anything that just has a flat side. And you're going to take it and you're going to do two little clunk, and you're going to cut them in half. I like to say it's for portion control, but it really just helps them cool faster. You're welcome. All right, so we're cutting them in half while they're hot. If you try to do it when they're cooled down, it's not the same, you know? It doesn't hit right. So you're gonna cut them while they're hot. And if you want to eat them hot, use a spoon. I've been told that's a pro tip. Keeps them from falling apart. So should we let them cool down for a little bit? Or should we eat them with a spoon?
Both.
He is his mother's son. So yeah, you guys look at this. All you do is read this little paper and then eat some cookies. You want to eat some cookies with us? All right, let's figure this out. They're a little hot. So I'm going to bust out my fine china. Look, you know what? I got a steroid shot in my butt this morning. I feel like absolute trash. I cooked dinner. Look, here's my evidence that I cooked dinner. These are Parker's lunches. He's having dinner with his girls today. So we packed his dinner so that he can take lunch to work tomorrow. Like, I did my due diligence for today. So right now, just like we pull these out of the freezer, we're gonna use our fine china. Do you want a half a cookie? Or
2 halves.
That's my child. All right, look. See? You separate them when you plate them, and then you can eat them faster. Sir.
Oh, heck yeah.
Please give me a spoon. All right, we're doing it. I'm gonna start with a half, because if there's only a half in front of me, I feel so much better about eating it. And then I'll get the second half once I turn the camera off. The internet is about to witness 2 second-degree mouth burns. Do you guys have self-control when things come out of the oven? Mm-hmm. The crunchy edges. And then the middle. The middle is like warm and chewy. Like, is it raw? It's not raw. But it's like, let me show you. Look. Watch. You see that? Because there's so much chocolate in there. How many of you guys' mouths are watering right now? Do you think their mouths are watering? Do you have a 3rd degree burn yet? But is it worth it?
Uh-huh.
I mean, oh my God. We're having a moment right now. It's like a mother-son moment. And the cookies have to cool down in time before Parker gets here because he'll eat like the rest of the cookies.
Hide them.
And he's trying to do something for himself right now. You know, he has like a snack bracelet. Do you guys know what that is? He taught me that the other day. He wears like this bracelet so that anytime he like reaches for a snack, he sees the bracelet and he doesn't take the snack. I don't think that's a part of That's a part of my reality that I'll ever accept, you know? If I want to reach for the snack, I'll use both hands. So we want to support him, so we're going to hide these cookies.
Heck yeah.
Another way that you can support us is, I'm going to put a link in the description box. You're going to use the code CoffeeBreak. You're going to follow me for more parenting hacks. And if you use the code CoffeeBreak, you're going to get $30 off your first box of Wildgrain and free croissants for life. That means if you order Wildgrain, I don't know, once a month, like every box, you're going to get free croissants. I mean,
For life?
for life. So like you subscribe to Wildgrain for 2 years, every time you order Wildgrain, you're going to get free croissants. And you guys love those croissants with like scrambled eggs, a little cheese. Oh, they're so good. I'm really, you know, Wildgrain, I know you're watching this video. If you watch this video, I'm going to really need you to make something that's not good so that I don't love it and then continue to order it. Because so far our order is always the sourdough, the demi baguettes, the little baby sourdoughs. Oh, the ciabatta on a turkey like as a turkey sandwich. The blueberry biscuits. The chocolate avalanche croissants. I'm cheating on my husband with really, really good carbs. Yeah, like delicious, fresh, amazing food. How's that cookie? He wasn't kidding about the 2 halves. Anyway, Coffee Break gets you $30 off your first box. Just trust me, you guys, on this one. Free croissants. It's totally worth it. And that's it for the vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And honestly, I feel like you need to end on a high note. Seeing as like the last 48 hours have been like just
Terrible.
like a speedy trip through the depths of Hades, we're gonna end this on a high note. You know, we're gonna end this on like, hey, yay, we got braces and I can still eat these soft cookies. Positivity, you know? That is it for this vlog, you guys. Anything we talked about, anywhere we went, will all be listed and linked in the description box of this video. I love you so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, you ready? Cheers. Bing! This coffee break is over. Bye, guys! Look at this, watch. I don't know how you do that. Like those of you that are bakers, like how do you do that? The crunchy on the outer edge, and then the soft, warm chewiness. Oh, also, I know this vlog is over, so this is like a VIP pro tip for those of you that stay to the very end. Put them in the microwave for like 11 seconds. Like the next day, if you have any left over, thank me later. I love you.